Welcome to another trade recap where I'm day trading S&P futures on an Apex evaluation account. You can sign up for your own Apex account with my link in the description and use my coupon code for 50% off all monthly evaluation fees. Nothing much to say here other than I nailed it. Entered short on a perfect ICT setup and only took 2 ticks of drawdown before price started plummeting towards my profit target. I settled for the closest liquidity target, but seeing how strong the selling pressure was, I could have gone for the next liquidity target below. Still super pleased with this trade and a great start to the trading day. Saw another promising ICT setup and went long at a retracement back into this 5-minute fair value gap. I wanted to target these relative equal highs, so set my stop loss at the most recent pivot low. I knew the safer stop loss was at the longer term pivot low, but this would have made my reward to risk ratio under 1-to-1. Well, the stop loss level I went with wasn't wide enough and it quickly gets stopped out as price retraces further down past my stop loss. I later find out that right after I get stopped out here, price reverses and eventually hits my target. I noticed that the longer term pivot low never would have gotten hit, which definitely hurt my soul a little. I think going forward, I'll start picking the more conservative stop loss, but set a more aggressive profit target to keep my reward to risk ratio above 1-to-1. Still happy my long thesis played out, but it's frustrating that I couldn't capitalize on it. Similar to the previous day, I also have a great start on this new trading day. Price was selling off hard all morning with little to no retracements, and finally I identify a lower time frame bearish setup that I immediately take. After taking a little bit of heat from an initial bounce out of a daily order block, bears regain control and price flushes downwards to hit my profit target. So I'm definitely not proud of this trade, as it was a little forced. When I see price take out a large liquidity level and seem to find some support here, I identify a very weak market structure shift and draw out a very questionable 2-minute bullish order block. In my mind, I was just thinking that price had been dropping all morning and had just now grabbed major liquidity, that this should be a high probability area for it to bounce from. After entering, I see some positive signs of bouncing, but this is short-lived as price continues to drop and it gets stopped out for a loss to end my trading day. In hindsight, this was just not a good long setup. I fell victim to the psychological fallacy that I could predict the market and chose to take a trade that I knew did not fully meet my entry requirements, so definitely deserved this loss. The past 2 trading days certainly haven't been very eventful. Only took 4 total trades, and even though I only won half of them, I'm still net positive thanks to favorable reward to risk ratios. I'm beginning to understand that this may be the norm for a consistently profitable day trader. Having very selective trade requirements will result in taking only a few trades a day, and risk management rules prevent huge daily losses, but can also limit the total daily profit. It certainly isn't as exciting as going through massive upswings and downswings, but it's consistent and profitable over the long term, which is ultimately my goal as a responsible day trader. The account currently is sitting at 51,543. We're back around the halfway point to the profit goal. Still haven't made it out of the hole I put myself in after breaking my rules earlier this week, but we're slowly but surely getting there. Right now, I'm setting the max risk per trade at only 250, but I know that as I increase this risk threshold, my profit potential will also increase. Not going to rush this though, as I still need more practice identifying high probability setups, as evidenced by my win rate. The account is back in decent shape, and I'll continue to follow my risk rules to go slow and steady and eventually pass this eval account. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you're notified of the next time I post a trade recap. In the meantime, I'll continue posting daily profit and loss updates in my channel's community tab.